There's some new animals on the property here at NanBop Farm. They're there to protect the other animals, calling NanBop home. Farm Director Andrea Boucherie introduces us to Gino and Enzo for this week's Growing, Eating, and Educating.
Hey guys, welcome back to Growing, Eating, and Educating. I'm Andrea Boucherie, the Farm Director here at NanBop Farm, and today we are talking about livestock guardian dogs. So these guys here, we have Gino and Enzo. Gino is the brown puppy and Enzo is the white dog, and they're around 16 weeks old right now. We want to talk about the different characteristics that you want to look for in livestock guardian dogs and why you want to start them at a young age versus getting them at an older age to teach them new things. Their main role is to protect the farm from different predators. So as you can tell, we have chickens here. So chickens are usually susceptible to aerial predators, things like hawks, eagles, that kind of thing, but also ground predators, things like coyotes, foxes, bobcats, even bear. Usually they're out during the night patrolling the area so that we're making sure these hens aren't susceptible to fox attacks. There's a lot of characteristics that we need to be able to train, and so these dogs have to be at a young age in order to get them through their social window, to be able to train them to understand what they're protecting. The chickens are their roommates. They're part of the flock. And when they bond with the chickens, that means they're going to protect the chickens from any sort of predators that are coming for them. These pups here are actually litter mates, and they have a lot of different breeds in them. And kind of our goal with getting pups that have a bunch of different livestock guardian breeds in them is that they actually have all the different traits from the livestock guardian dogs into one. We are actually working with a trainer right now to help us kind of get these dogs more adaptable to the diversity of our farm. So we'll be teaching them things like obviously the normal like sit and stay, but then we'll also talk about place, and basically teaching them what place is telling them to go to a specific place because we are going to be rotating our animals throughout the farm, so we'll never have a specific spot where the chickens will stay or where the sheep will stay. So another thing that I mentioned earlier is about getting the dogs at a young age so that they're more teachable to their specific roles. And that's also part of why we aren't adopting them. The other thing about livestock guardian dogs is if you don't train them at a young age, you can end up with a pup that doesn't exactly know what their role is, and can be kind of confused about that. And so a lot of times you'll actually see livestock guardian dogs being in rescues. These are kind of the basics of what to look for in a livestock guardian dog and kind of why we have these guys where we are and how we're training them. Stay tuned next week for more of what we're doing on NanBop Farm and more puppy snuggles. Thanks.